Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and a warm welcome to this week's Walking Wednesday, except there's absolutely nothing warm about it whatsoever because I'm freezing cold. Am I being followed? No, I'm not. I should have looked in the reflection, but I can't see things, the brightness. If my screen looks different, it's actually because I just got it fixed. That's why this is so late today. I dropped my phone a couple of days ago, and for some reason, from that point, even though it was only cracked at the top corner or so, it's decided to spontaneously just gain, I don't know, some like purple patches that then turned black or something. So I just said it came down with a case of glaucoma. So yeah, my phone had glaucoma. Okay, yeah. Don't know why I feel like I'm just when I hear like people pacing behind me right now. Maybe because it's like in the middle of the night or something. And yes, it's the middle of the night. I only have a couple of hours to get this up because it is 10:06 currently on my time zone. So yes, I gotta do this quickly. So yeah, I'm not really gonna talk that much because I am actually at this spa with some friends, and I just like stepped out to do this quickly. So I'm not really gonna talk too much. Just gonna quickly get the YouTube side of things out of the way. I learned how to do thumbnails on this website at one point, so some of my old videos are now going to be gaining thumbnails spontaneously. That doesn't really mean much. Maybe some stuff in the future. Like particularly, I've started taking pictures for Yandere High, and I think that those ones are going to end up being quite good for the actual images. And yes, you think, oh yeah, well after 6 years I only started doing thumbnails now. Well, people did offer to do them, so I thought, well, you know what, may as well use people who are actual artists to try and do that. But honestly, at this point, I feel like there's certain ones where you just need an image, you just need something striking, you know, go for it that way. All right, on to the non-YouTube side of things, and I just did my assessment today. That's why we're all at the bar, because we're celebrating the end of our assessment. Well, the end of all of our assessments for this year, actually. This calendar year, anyway. So yeah, we've had our spontaneous one, we've had our spontaneous Viva, we've now had our acting skills one, I've handed in my coursework for creative writing, as have some other people, and yeah, honestly, that's it feels slightly liberating. I mean, the holidays are only getting more stressful from here because I still need to sort out some certain things from considering where I'm going. There's bits of information that I require that I have not yet received, and it's kind of stressing me out a bit. But that's the only thing. Like, I don't have other stuff on top of that other than the Musen Girl. And, well, I was already going to have the Musen Girl. Hello. Yes. I don't know if you can see them. There they are. Oh dear. I hope they don't realise I can't blur their faces out. Because it's all unedited. And I only have 2 hours to do it. Yes. Oh well, they do tend to themselves. Whatever, they knew what they were getting into. What else? Yeah. I'm trying to remember what I was saying. Yeah, so I had the meeting go on top of that. In terms of the assessment itself, I actually feel very confident about that because the only thing I was really worried about was me being loud enough and applying the last minute stage directions, which were applied. I mean, absolutely so. Apparently everyone was saying how good it was. I played, if you remember my video, the consent trailer, that if you are my usual target audience, then you're, well, not target audience, but my usual received audience, you probably shouldn't have seen anyway. But if you did, you'll remember that was me playing the part of a defense barrister in a play called Consent. I only did one scene of that play actually, but it was one where I was defending the accused and cross-referencing a witness. And yeah, apparently people enjoyed it. I got told, oh yeah, I'm going to go to court on Thursday, I need you to defend me. That kind of thing. So I feel quite confident that I did a good job, that I was at least audible, and that I didn't start stumbling on my words, because sometimes I go into Spanish mode and talk too fast for my own good. It has happened in the past, trust me. At any rate, I feel like everyone was really good, actually. I mean, some more so than others, but you get that a lot. Like, there's particular groups that did the same scene from the same plays, so it was almost like seeing a context of the scene where you apply the given circumstances and suddenly it becomes a completely different story depending on who's performing it. That's always intriguing to see, actually. I feel like it's kind of like a Mrs. Dysart situation where I wrote her character to be a completely normal teacher, then Natasha came along, twisted her character, and then that became what she was from that point onwards in the series. It's something like that. I guess it's just up to interpretation sometimes. So if I'm ever not clear on what I want from someone who directed a scene, that'll be why. So yeah, I guess that's just it. Yeah, which reminds me, I'm gonna have to fill in the part for the guy who wasn't there for Enceladus tomorrow. So I guess actually that way I will be playing one of the characters in the series. I feel like I provided some additional voices as well, but just in case. So yeah, I guess I'll be in Enceladus too, and I'll finally be able to work on it. That's another bit of YouTube information there. It's interesting to see the different methods people apply to like the plays themselves, because people would say, because different tutors had either doing what people from a duologue from one scene of one play, and everyone had something different, or everyone had the same play but different scenes, or everyone had one scene from the play and they progressed forward. They applied equal staging. There was a lot of that, yeah. So people would reappear. It was all just depending on how it was jumbled about. It was interesting to see all the different methodologies and how they all came together. And honestly, they're all equally valid. I mean, my group was the most confident group beforehand, that going in, I feel like we were the most rehearsed. I don't know, I can't really speak for anyone else, but that was the general sentiment I was getting from people, so I'm just judging on that. But yeah, potentially that's it. I'm coming back to the bar itself now. I've just walked around the block. So I am going to sign off for now and upload this. So yes, I guess if I forgot anything, I'll throw you in next week maybe if I remember. But if not, please be sure to leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. And on that note, until next time, farewell.